The BMW E36 is arguably one of the best chassis ever made for the driver who wants a raw, connected experience. But let us be real, in its stock form, it is a bit soft by modern standards. You have picked up an E36, maybe a 328i or even an M3, and you want to unlock its true potential without ruining the character of the car. We are going to dive into the top 5 modifications that give you the best bang for your buck in terms of performance and aesthetics. We are skipping the generic advice and going straight for the upgrades that transform the car. First up, and this is non-negotiable, is the suspension. These cars are old now, and the factory rubber bushings are likely turning to dust. Before you buy fancy parts, refresh your control arm bushings, specifically with poly or solid rubber offset bushings for the front to get more caster. Once the basics are solid, a high-quality set of coilovers is the game changer. Do not buy the cheapest set you find on the internet that costs less than a tank of gas. Invest in something like KW or BC Racing that offers damping adjustment. This allows you to dial in the ride height for that perfect stance while drastically reducing body roll, making the car feel like it is on rails. Second on the list is wheels and tires. The stock 15 or 16-inch wheels look dated and limit your tire selection. Stepping up to a 17-inch wheel is the sweet spot for the E36. You want something wide enough to run at least a 245mm tire all around to eliminate understeer. Designs like the Apex ARC8 or Classic Style 5 wheels look period correct, but give you the grip you need to actually use the chassis. Third, let us talk about breathing. If you have an M52 engine, found in the 328 and later 323 models, your engine is being choked by a restricted intake manifold. The single best power modification you can do is swapping on the intake manifold from the older M50 engine. The runners are wider, allowing significantly more airflow at high RPM. You might lose a tiny bit of low-end torque, but the top-end rush is addictive, and it unlocks horsepower that the factory hid away for emissions and insurance reasons. Fourth, we need to address the sound. The inline-6 engine is a masterpiece of audio, but the stock exhaust is way too quiet. You do not want a straight pipe that wakes up the neighbors and drones on the highway. You want a refined cat-back system. Look for brands like Strongom or Super Sprint. You want a deep, throaty growl that screams mechanical symphony as you climb toward the red line, not a raspy tin can noise. Finally, and this is the one that separates the cruisers from the drivers, is a Limited Slip Differential, or LESD. Many non-ME36 models came with an open diff, which means when you corner hard, the inside wheel just spins and you go nowhere. Swapping in an LESD, perhaps with a slightly shorter gear ratio like a 3.15 or a 3.91 depending on your transmission, will completely transform how the car puts power down. It lets you lock up the rear end for controlled slides if that is your thing, or simply rock it out of corners with maximum traction. These 5 mods: suspension, wheels, M50 manifold, exhaust, and a limited slip diff will turn a tired old sedan or coupe into a canyon carving weapon that can embarrass much newer sports cars. It is about respecting the heritage while sharpening the blade. Go out there, wrench on your car, and enjoy the drive.